make it an unfair system.
Okay. Let me ask you about Exhibit 1B, which is a chart which shows total assets invested in commodity-related exchange-traded products. These now have gone to over $100 billion last year, these commodity-related ETPs, as they're called. And we've listed a lot of those in Exhibit 6 in our book. ETPs offer securities now that track the value of a commodity or a basket of commodities, but they trade like stocks on an exchange. Question: are ETPs adding to speculative pressures on the commodity markets? Let's start with you, and we'll go the other way. Mr. Turbeville?
There's no question. I mean, what's happening? I mean, one of the things is that if you look at it from a more cosmic level, the 30,000-foot level, what's happening is you're creating a huge amount of synthetic ownership of commodities as if they were hoarded, and the market is actually interpreting that at some level that the commodities are being hoarded. Therefore, the prices move up until something happens and the bubble bursts, and everybody says, "Oh yeah, I remember now that those were just synthetically hoarded." So it's absolutely a similar kind of a thing. I actually, to be honest with you, there's one question that the world should ask itself: this desire to own commodities. If you own a basket of commodities for 125 years, should we all live that long? You will have made something like the inflation rate on that market basket. That's all. The world should ask itself, why is this such a popular thing to do? Is it because it's a good thing to sell by the sales folks, or are people actually making sensible investment decisions by actually putting their money into commodities? If in fact what I've said is true, is after 100 years you've just got inflation after all.
Okay, just very quickly, because I have some other questions. Mr. Slocum, would you agree with that the ETPs are adding to speculative pressures on the commodity market?
I would, absolutely, and I really applaud the efforts of this committee to address some of the issues with this, particularly what you outlined in your opening statement about mutual funds using their investments in this to kind of get around some existing regulations. That is clearly problematic.
Okay, Mr. Sisio.
Most certainly.
Okay, now let's go to the mutual funds question. As I mentioned, we have an Exhibit 7.